So we're just going to do a message for the viewer, kind of get some information from your spiritual team, you know, guardian angels, archangels, you know, whoever that looks like to you, what's currently going on with you, and some challenges that you may potentially be facing right now, the advice, and some strengths as well, though, challenges and strengths. And then we're going to do potential outcomes. This is a timeless read, so whenever you see this, it's meant for you. So what's going on currently with the viewer, whoever needs to hear this message. Six of Pentacles, so that's a really good energy. Right now, you know, it is a great time, you know, to kind of explore further, right? Things in yourself when it comes to transformation and, you know, a deeper growth here. So right now, currently, you know, Six of Pentacles is bringing that equality, balancing, right? Giving and receiving. And funny, you know, we have the butterflies on here. So definitely, what do butterflies represent, right? Transformation, obviously. It's like you're ready to emerge. You know, they go through this process, you know, when they're in the cocoon. And with butterflies, so it's pretty crazy because they actually dissolve. Like the caterpillar will completely dissolve, and it's like it is like a full-blown death, but from that it emerges something brand new. So it's so interesting, these, you know, insects or species or whatever, I don't really know. I mean, maybe they fall in insects, right? I'm not really sure. But it's beautiful how they really do from themselves. They, you know, literally dissolve, decay, die into a bunch of like goo or something, and then they are recreated into something completely brand new. So I just love that with the transformation aspect of it. But it's also, you know, equality, balancing out the scales. Definitely taking a dive in to see in all areas of your life, where are you giving too much? Where are you not receiving too much? Where are you giving too less? Where are you receiving too much, right? It's like just the opposite energy right there. But so yeah, that's the overall energy of that. And again, you know, with the month of November, it is also about relationships and just seeing, you know, taking a dive in to see what relationships no longer serve you as well. But it's definitely about the self, too. Going deeper, right? Let's see some potential challenges right now that you may be going through. What current challenges are you struggling with right now? We have the Three of Wands. So yeah, let me take a look at it though first too, to try to pick up the energy, and I'll just kind of move these over after I go. But yeah, Three of Wands is always that energy. It's like you're there, you're ready, you know, you've already made a choice as to where you want to decide to go or put your time and attention to, or what, you know, thing you're going to be doing next. And now it's a matter of waiting, right, for your ships to come in. So it's just kind of taking that time, you know, to be patient, be patient, be patient. So maybe you guys are struggling right now too with really, you know, having trust and faith and faith in the universe, right? Because again, a lot of things could have been getting blocked recently. You know, the energy that we have going on as well is, it's just that shedding, right? It's decaying, it's death, it's transformation. It is hermit vibes all the way for this month of November. It's just that deep inner reflection. and really trying to narrow down what was working for me, what's not. We're coming towards the end of a year, the end of a whole full year cycle, right? So that's kind of an area to ponder as well. So just making sure you're having faith, right, and listening and doing some meditations to go inward. Really try to listen to what your higher self is saying, what the universe is saying, and where you're being guided. But having trust and patience right now is going to be important. So it could be a challenge you're, um, you know, going through. What is the strength currently going on in your energy field right now in your life? Oof. Ooh, see, look at that, bro. I said it. The guide. That is such the hermit vibes. And if that is your strength, will go you. Because guess what? It's always better to kind of go along with the flow and the, cycles of life, right? This is exactly the energy we're in. And I do feel like you are definitely just doing some self inventory, right? And that is one of your strengths. So that is really good to see. So challenge, okay, maybe just being a little more patient with things, having more ease and flow into that transition of, what, you're going to put your mind to, but making sure you have faith that it will come, what you're manifesting and everything like that. It will come. It just may take some time. All right, let's see. So what is some advice as well right now from your spirit guides here? What is the advice for... Oh, wow. Look at that. Yo. Okay, see, did I not say Two of Pentacles, right? That's what I was kind of saying. Basically, before, it's like, okay, you've made a decision, or the advice too, Two of Pentacles, make that decision. Stop going back and forth in your mind, right? It's like if you don't make a decision about something or where you want to head, this could be why you're having a challenge right now too with your patience towards it, because it's like, okay, here's the other thing too I'm receiving right now. Sometimes our original, manifestations, right, that we originally wanted, that we were working on so much, right, and it's like you weren't seeing results. Well, okay, it's like the universe is finally wanting to bring that into you. But I feel like too, you're going back and forth now. It's like you're second guessing yourself. The original idea that you probably, really were invested in, and what is the word I'm looking for here? Motivated for, right? That brought you, yeah, passion and joy and happiness, and this is what I wanted to do. And now I feel like there's some self-doubt here as well, or being too indecisive on what you want. The reading I had just done before, it felt very scattered, like the energy too, about you're just being pulled in too many directions. So if that message related for you as well, that could be what's going on. And it is just a collective energy of what's going on right now. Um, you know, so trying to keep it balanced as well. We do have two cards here that are basically about balance. So, I know Spirit's advice too is definitely make sure as we're going through this deep inner transformation and in all areas of our life as far as relationships, how we're viewing it, how we're seeing it, what we feel about it, what we're going to compromise with, what we're not going to compromise with, right? I feel like that could be too what's going on with your energy right now too. So again, with this energy of the guide, it's just, I don't know. This is definitely, this is the Hierophant, um, in the traditional tarot deck. So again, what is that? That is commitments to higher relationships as well. That could be, and that is just the vibe for this. So it's funny. Let me see. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Right now too, I love this. I love this card with the Queen of Pentacles. Now look though, she's holding a fox, okay? And we all know, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there it is. She's like holding a fox with, with her, and she's, there's more butterflies on this card, as well as with like a blue and lilac colored bird But with the fox, now I will say that we all know that that energy, he is known to be the trickster, right? That trickster energy. So I feel like you might have some tricks up your sleeve, okay? I'm not really feeling an energy outside of you right now to be mindful of, as far as like, I feel like you got this. This is what they're saying. It's like, I don't think people are going to expect, this, whatever you're ready to emerge with here, whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating, there's just something here that I don't know, the universe has some surprises for you, but you have a lot more talent, I feel, than you give yourself credit for. And I do feel like, they want you to kind of be a little more mysterious too, and a little more quiet too when it comes to your manifestations, though. That is just what I literally heard. So I don't know what you got going on here. Maybe you've been practicing with all that as well too, but just being a little more quiet and keeping those things to yourself, right? Your little tricks, what works for you, right? I don't know. There's just an energy with that, but you definitely have a lot of great ideas, and they want you to be just more, what's the word? Like, confident. They want you to be in this energy. Like, you Queen of Pentacles, it's like she's independent. She can take care of herself. She is a-okay. It's like boss vibes all the way, and I feel like if you're having some indecision or doubt, or you're just, your energy's being depleted in too many areas right now, just take your time with that. Have patience in yourself here and the universe, yeah. All right, and let's see, and look at that, at the bottom of the deck that we have perspective. So it is all about, see, the mindset too. What's your perspective? Like, if you're constantly thinking, things aren't going to happen, or they're not coming in, all it's doing is kind of blocking your manifestation of what you originally were creating. And there's just something here about, when it's the universe tests you the most right before you're about to receive that blessing that you've been putting all that time and energy into, right? The seed you've planted maybe long ago, right? Or for quite some time, but the universe kind of does test you with that. And look, the world, yeah. So ending out of old cycles, the beginning of new. But I don't know, that was just a side note there. All right, so let's just see a potential outcome for the viewer with this situation. We have Six of Cups. That's actually very beautiful too here. Six of Cups is just like happy, memories. You're just reflecting, things like that. And I do feel like you will bring some sort of sense of childhood, just happiness, like inner child. I'm feeling with that, like those vibes of just like good times and happy moments, right? Three of Pentacles and the Magician, and at the bottom of the deck, the Ten of Wands. So let me put this to the side here. Yeah, I definitely feel like you are definitely ready to co-create with the universe here. I mean, come on. This says it right here. Three of Pentacles and the Magician. You are ready to, co-create with the universe. You want to put the time and effort into it. You want things to be fair and just. But, I want to get more on this Three of Pentacles real quick too, because again, the energy I'm feeling, especially with the Ten of Wands there, I do feel like, with that, you need to kind of just go with what's best for you, not trying to people please everything else. Because, Three of Pentacles is you working with other people and the universe, right? Your higher power to create something here, to build something here. So I just want to get a little bit more information on the Three of Pentacles as a potential outcome. Wow, yeah, see, Three of Swords. I knew something was up with that. I knew it. I felt it. Something was just off with it. Like, I don't know why. Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay. And then the King of Wands. Okay. And then Two of Swords is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, let me see here. Yeah, I feel like if there's people who are doubting you or have brought you a lot of pain in the past, or, they weren't really, again, now this is the side note here, but it's really not, because it's also tying in with the fact of the energy of this month, right? We talked about that. November is going to be a period of transformation and deeper growth. You're going to be exploring, it's kind of like we're all forced to at this point. That is the energy. That's what the universe is, it's a part of the cycle of this month, right? So basically taking an inventory of relationships and your own self-reflection here. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, it's just like, no longer are you going to, be settling for things that have brought you pain before. And with the 3-3 here too, I do feel like there's obviously some outside influence of other people, and it could be one particular person here, in general, um, who just, you feel like that could be why this manifestation thing got brought up. Just because, sometimes being around negative people and negative energy, it really can affect your ability, right, to create. And because the magician here is like, you have all the tools necessary. Whatever you put your mind to, right, it's ready, it wants to come in. But there is just something here getting brought up about taking a look right now, taking a time out, and making sure that what no longer serves you, especially with the World card coming out, you have to get rid of that. You have to, in order to move forward. Your energy is needed, and if you're being depleted, it's just going to prolong your manifestations. So yeah, I don't know, there's just something with that. But it is, it's kind of what's going on right now. So yeah, would make sense for it to be a potential future outcome. It's just the energy, right? All right, let's see. I'm going to pull some more to get some different cards here going on. Storm fields. Yeah, yep. Look at that. Okay. Again, with this color red here, it's just being drawn to me. Storm fields, right? It's just allowing. Look, we already know, I did read the other day with the energy. The tower already hit, right? Storm fields. Look at it. It is literally, right above a house. What is that? Home. Your home is also your vessel, right? Again, with that self-reflection, a deeper exploration and growth within your own self here. So, I feel like the storm fields definitely had already happened for a majority of people too. It's just already kind of come through and hit. Now it's just like the aftermath of the storm fields. But you also could be, kind of trying to get out of some. Look at that. I said it. Cleaning house. Look at that. Storm fields. Confirmation there. Confirmation, right? It's time to do that. This is what the energy is. I can speak for itself. And Magic Stream. Yeah, look at that. You have so much abundance wanting to come towards you. And again, with staying in the ebb and flow of life, right? Trusting that everything that you had planted here is going to come to you. Just be patient. Just be patient in One Ring Circus. Yeah, you got a lot of tricks up your sleeve. Like I said, I knew it. I felt that energy. It's like, you have a lot of creative ideas. And, the universe just wants you to, ooh, look at that. Healing the heart. Take some time out, relax, have fun, as well as, because this energy is not easy. It's really not easy to go through right now. It's just, ugh, I don't like it. It's just kind of is depressing. It's like just there's nothing really wrong, but then it's like you don't really feel great. But anyways, a tall tale. So I'm being told to read this one from the book, and this is how we're going to end this one out. And it's the number 35, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, all right. Let me get the book right here, and we're going to read a tall tale. If I don't drop the book, right? Okay. All right, so key concepts: denial, concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control a situation; fear-based communication, creating a narrative to hide behind; not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words; learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. Yeah, no, that's more of the vibe I'm feeling off this one. not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence you, learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. All right, so it says, you or someone else is telling a tall tale right now. You always know if a falsehood is spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on an illusory sense of power that is doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by the fear of exposure, but something makes you strike to wait, what? But something makes you stick to your story. Oh, even though you know it has no substance. Whatever lie we are caught up in isn't as important as the motive for it. Why does anyone lie? Perhaps we don't believe the truth is good enough, or we want to keep doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. Then there is the lie put forth while in denial, such as hiding an active addiction. In this scenario, we may believe our own lies. The tall tale, the white lie, the stretching of the truth, and the blatant fabrication are all about control. The desire for it, the lack of it, the need to maintain it so we can manipulate the outer world and hide our inner one. Today, ask for the truth, be willing to pay the price, and be okay with the vulnerability your lie is exposing in yourself and others. Transparency is required to get to where you need to go, to be truly empowered to reveal the strength of what is true and authentic. Any other path leads to a dead end. Remember the saying, the truth will set you free, and get ready to fly unfettered. Fettered? Is that a word? Well, yeah, it's a word, but I've never really, I don't really know what that is. But wow, okay, so yeah. See, that's crazy. And spirit of gratitude. I do love that, and I do think this is exactly that, the energy, right? Going deep within, cleaning out the home, the vessel, right? Doing that inventory, really figuring out, is there some sort of fear here that, you're not allowed to be your authentic self, right? Yeah. And I think that's a good place to end it here. So hopefully, take some time out. Again, I don't know, they're all just about play right now too. Like making sure you're having fun, not waking up every day, with this energy going on anyway, feeling just dreadful. It's already hard enough to work through, but trying to really stay positive as well. And yeah, the guidance, man, take that time out. Where are you lying to yourself? Where are you just not being your authentic self? Are you around certain people who make you feel like you can't be yourself? Well, those are the areas and relationships you need to be focusing on, right? But definitely yourself is always important first, and then around you, what relationships you have tied to you right now. So yeah, that is your message, and hopefully whoever needed to hear this message receives it. And again, if you guys could like, share, subscribe, growing channel, and I appreciate you guys who already do that. You guys are the best. And yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one.